Hello and welcome back to another FH2 mapping video. So I had an idea, but I don't know if it will work. Placing this log bridge under this here, the smaller log bridge, in order to make it look a bit better. So let's turn it around. As I said, no idea if this is a great idea. If we do that, we will have to raise, obviously, this house, but that wouldn't be a problem, I think. If you compare it to the others, I don't think it would be too high. So, let's see. Of course, these parts are a bit annoying, but if we... maybe if we place it like this, now obviously, now we will have to place it higher because now the ceiling is too low. Oh, and these wouldn't be needed anymore. Fuck. Clicked on the wrong thing. Place it back down, okay. Let's put these up first in case we do end up needing them. Let's see. Okay, of course, let's see. What we could do, or probably should do, is roll this 180 degrees. And if we place it then like this, I think that could actually look pretty cool. Question is, can you go under there? Yep, you can. You can even jump and hit your head on it. That is nice. Now, okay, it does stick through there a bit now, but that actually fits pretty nicely. Not quite as nicely as I thought, but move it a bit over here. Oh, it looks like the Germans really reinforced that. Or maybe it was part of the original structure. You know what? I like this. Sometimes you have to be a bit creative. I know it's weird, but sometimes mapping, it helps when you're creative. Can we put it down a little bit so that these disappear and still run under it? Probably not. That's usually my luck, but nope, works, and with these beams as well. That looks nice. You know what? Gonna do that. So whenever you're under this, unless I change it again, which is entirely possible, but whenever you're under this, please remember that this is actually a bridge. Then we don't need to use these, which is good. Then we boink this down like this. Does this glitch through anywhere? No, no. Okay, we need to move this a bit then. Ah, okay. We need to move this anyway. Let's put it like this. Closed up everything. Yep, 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 yep. Ta-da! Okay. This is nice. Alright. Yep. Let's do it. Okay. So, what we will do next is this area, and before I start with the normal gardens, I was thinking one thing. Let's look at the map again. I haven't consulted that in a while. So that's this area, and it's really hard to make out, but I don't think there's any bunkers that the Russians identified in this area. That being said, I kind of want to put some German fortifications in there, but not necessarily bunkers, But what I was thinking is use this tank pit here again. Of course, don't make another basement, but use this tank pit again to make like either a bigger ammunition dump or possibly like I mean, we can decide about the details later because that's just fluff, but or possibly like what's it called, German medic station with stretchers and stuff. Maybe put blood on the snow, that kind of thing. And that would be my plan here. So put that first with two maybe mortar pits next to it that we will use as ammunition bunkers again. And yeah, that would be the plan. You know what, let's do that live. Let's push one of them over here. So this would be our medic area or ammunition ditch or whatever. We will place it in a way that this trench here lines up with this road. So we have nice flow, and but I want to look in the other direction so that the fortified area is in this, and the other one will just on this side it will just gently slope in there, so it will be open to one side. As I said, it's not really a fighting area, but you know, ammunition ditch or whatever, ammunition dump or whatever. And then on this side we will put another trench over here and then add a mortar pit or something like that. And yeah, probably I need to extend this side with, I can already do that. I will extend this side with these one-sided log pieces, so we can really let it slope in there gently, but it will still look different from the big what's it called, from the big, I'm missing a word, basement area. That's what I was going to say. Okay, here we go. The best way to connect that up is copy over the Y value here, and it's immediately at the right height, and then you just slide it in. I think I showed you this before, right? If not, this is how you best do trenches, but yeah, it's always going to be annoying. Nifty. Then copy again, 180 degrees turn, so we are at, oops, 310 I think, yep, boom, and it's already at the right height. Now most of that will probably be under the terrain, of course. It's just so we have more to work with when doing the slope. So why? Oh no, it only looked like that. For a second I thought it didn't line up here, but nope, it works. Here, put it like this. And then, you know what, let's have both of these slightly slumped down like this. Okay, 2.4 degrees. Wait, this is the other way around, right? That means I have to put the minus away, yeah. It's the other way, okay. And we have it. Anyway, I will speed it up now again to create the rest of the trenches. Alright, So that was actually pretty quick because luckily the terrain here is really level. So basically what you have now is connected to the normal level road network, so there's a nice flow going on as well. You have this pit here, you can just run through here and bam, you're in the trenches. This could actually also be a ramp for a vehicle. This is basically what the static is for. You drive in vehicles and then they're like hull down. And actually this is what I might use them for later in the direction of Pechicino. But anyway, so here you have the ammunition bunker, the future one. And then from here you're running out here and you're at the other road. Probably now, if I look at it from above, one of the buildings should probably be in this area here, or between the two actually. And then one more here for the next parcel. Let's see it. So one parcel here, one here, and then the next one's just a row of houses here with these parcels. Okay, anyway, that's what we will do next. All right, okay, so what have we done today? Basically this whole area, starting with the with this part where you have this additional behind the line trench system, where we'll probably put like a first aid station or something like that. I decided to put some stone walls around there. And then this more destroyed area over here, including I decided to make one of these parcels into another one of those what's it called, of those orchards, just to mix it up a little bit. And over here where it's pretty destroyed, and here I finally also used that nice feature of the chimney static where you can make it into like a sniper's nest. I raised the terrain around here so you're really well hidden, and then you can cover this flank from here. Yeah, and that basically means this first sector here is largely finished. We have one flag here, one flag over here, probably in this area and this area, and here we go. That's basically the first sector. Now there's fucking mouse. There's some stuff I still will change, and that will happen next time. So next time the plan is to do the following: make the historically correct barbed wire entanglement down here, and then add a few more shell craters where the road is now and remake the roads, because right now they're also cut by the trench system. Add more shell craters around the machine gun nests / bunkers. And then we will do the vegetation here and work ourselves towards the Russian main base, and also look at what we can do with the forests. So here I don't really have much of a plan for the forest and the Russian main base. Probably some trenches for the Russians and positions in the forest, but not as obviously not as much work will be put into that as in the German ones where there's actual fighting. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Russian main base and the areas here as well. Probably, if I look at this, probably in the forest areas there will also be Russian forward inf spawns, maybe here and in this area here. So that's also something we need to create cover for. Generally speaking, forests can be tricky to make interesting, but we will see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a last look at what we created in the last 8 or 9 videos. The first sector, here we go.